I couldn't sleep, so I made sure the guys pulling guard were awake. In the dark, you can't help but think about home. I was thinking about George. How he used to launch bottle rockets in a creek behind his house and blame it on the kids down the street. How he always seemed to go after the same girls in high school. How he could be dead right now. I wouldn't even know it.
Well, most of the time I was relaying messages to higher headquarters for Mac. I only saw Krauts there at the end.
You guys look like you had a rough morning. Baker, we've got an M5 light tank moving here to provide support. Link up with them and clear the town. I don't know how many Krauts are in the area, so take it easy. Good luck, boys.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is Cavalier Storia, and today we're continuing on with Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30.
Roger that.
And yeah, you don't have to follow the path on your compass. But we need to go find an M5 Stewart, which I will say, it's kind of weird that there's just a random Stewart by themselves. You know, just like finding a bunch of infantry. Like, you would want more than just one tank out there, because they're going to be vulnerable.
Got it. Watch out. Target down.
Now the great thing about this little section is you don't actually have to do that much. The Stewart will come and take them out for you.
Stay with me. Ceasefire. Ceasefire. You heard him. Let's move.
So yeah, Stewart, which was a light tank, mainly used for reconnaissance.
I'm always saving your ass, Matt. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. Consider me part of the squad.
I do like how he mentions Reisner. And like just so happens to be that the tank commander is Reisner. I will admit, I'm not the biggest fan of that. But hey, you know what? It's a video game. It's for convenience. Attached to 4th Infantry Division. Would he? I have to double check that. I don't think 4th Infantry would have actually had that. Hello and welcome, Editor Cavalier here. And yes, there actually were M5 Stewarts a part of 4th Infantry Division on D-Day. Technically speaking. So I decided to quickly look it up, and there was actually 5 tank battalions attached to 4th Infantry Division during D-Day. And these tank destroyer battalions, one of the ones that I decided to look up was the 70th Tank Destroyer Battalion. And they had a company, D Company, that was equipped entirely with M5 Stewarts who went inland in order to support the paratroopers. So, yeah, technically speaking, the game is right. Although, technically, it's more 70th Tank Battalion because they're just simply just attached to 4th Infantry Division. They're not officially a part of the 4th Infantry Division. But yeah, the game got it right. Would have had, like, tanks assigned to them. They might have as part of, like, an armored recon company. But yeah, we got a tank and a fire team with us, so pretty decent amount of firepower. Drop the tank. Drop our fire team off. Now, if you notice, Heartstock used to be using the carbine from earlier. He's actually changed into the AR, which is going to be his weapon throughout the rest of the campaign. And obviously, tank is very useful. Even a light tank like this was a huge boon to like an infantry squad if they could get one. Or more accurately, it would be probably like a platoon of these ones, which I want to say is the same as the Sherman, which is 5. They tend to keep squads like that pretty similar.
Here we go! Suppress those crowds!
And we can just use him as a fire support. Move around Heartstock.
Red! Go, go, go! Roger! Another down!
And Alan's going the wrong way, because of course Alan's are going the wrong way. Oh wait, no, that was Heartstock.
Stay low and go! Let's move! Set up there!
Now I want to be careful because
Got it!
got Stuart back there. We do have, yeah, those are packs. Those are anti-tank guns. Those are very dangerous for
Red!
our tank.
Go!
However, we can move him up in order to like
Position! Red!
get some fire on these guys.
Fire on those crowds!
Because the useful thing about the tank is that if you're approaching from this angle in particular, between the houses sort of,
Roll!
they actually can't target you. And as far as I can remember, they can't reoccupy those packs, so once you get them off, you pretty much neutralize them.
Give me some armor! I'll make some fire! Oh, Red!
Now, if you notice, now that I have 2 fire teams, I'm not really doing as much shooting. In fact, I have not fired a single shot this entire, like, mission so far. And the reason for that is actually very simple. Once you got multiple squads, you don't really need to worry about, you know, having to do stuff on your own. You can rely more on your team to actually get the mission done. And this is how you really need to start, like, looking at the situation. First offensive action I'm going to take is a grenade that I missed. Okay.
Let's give them all we got!
Actually move around myself. Gotta be careful, though. Okay, they are done. Okay.
Stay with me! Red!
I don't want to actually approach from this angle because there's a tank in there. There's a Stug. Well, a Stug is technically not a tank. It's an assault gun. One of the most annoying, like, pedantic. Well, technically speaking, a Stug is an assault gun because, you know, they never used it as a tank. They used it as basically a mobile close support artillery piece. Yes, I know, and I know it was operated mainly by artillery crewmen.
Come on, get over there!
Which, if you didn't know, a Stug is actually crewed mainly by artillerymen.
Oh shit, there's more! Red!
Because,
Position!
basically they didn't want to give the tankers yet another weapon, because they didn't really need one.
Bring it on! I don't see anymore.
Let's move the fire team up there.
I'm 20/20 eyes. No use in hiding. Go, go,
Move our
go.
tank up.
Roger that. That way. Full speed.
Now, realistically, tanks are loud. Tanks are really, really loud. I would not be able to actually talk to this guy from, like, a distance and give him an order.
Set up there. Red, follow
Like,
me.
Being totally realistic, that
Got it.
you would need, like, a radio to actually connect with them.
Move. You heard him. Let's move. Roger. Hit him hard. Hit them now. Covering fire.
I gotta be careful, because Stug is right around this corner. You can actually hear it right now. Now I'm going to do something that is normally not advisable if you're an infantryman. Oh god. Where's the Stug? Oh, Stug moved up. And Stug killed half of my fire team. Oh shit. Okay, I got knocked down. Get up, Baker. Get up. I know you're probably concussed, but you need to get up. Because the best way to take out these tanks is get behind it and just drop a grenade in the hatch. In this game, at least.
One less sardine can. Rally on me. Last one. Ray, you're with me.
I don't know what hit me. I guess it was Reisner that just missed and ended up hitting me. Okay, let's move Reisner's tank there. Let's move the infantry right there. And I think there's going to be another Stug. And I'm going to try to attempt the same tactic as before. Oh, there's something down the road. Is that the Stug? Yep, we got the other Stug. I'm going to try to take this out. Because if I lose the Steward, the mission's over. But yeah, these were actually crewed by not tankers, but artillerymen. And this reason right here is the single reason why you need infantry support for your tank. Because you can very easily get around them and just toss a grenade in, and I was too close to that explosion. Alright, let's get this Steward up. I really cannot take much more hits. Yeah, let's move back. Yeah, this is Vierville. Vierville was actually one of the more important towns that the Airborne had to secure. And yeah, it was secured this day, June 7th. I think it was supposed to be actually seized on June 6th. It's just initial attempts failed. The Airborne achieved almost all of their objectives. They didn't achieve all of their objectives on D-Day, though. But did a very good job of it, regardless.
I heard on the radio that 4 guys from Fox Company were kicking the hell out of the Germans. I knew right away it had to be you, Matt. Glad to see you're still alive.
I'm glad your chain of command allowed you to leave to go meet up with your friend.
Alright, let's get moving. Just stay close and we'll be fine.
By yourself, without infantry support, without anything like that. Video games. But yeah, with that, I'll actually call that quits. And let's take a look. Is there a special? Yep, Steward tank. Let's actually go through this one.
This is the U.S. M5 Stuart light tank. Tanks like this landed in the first wave at Utah Beach and linked up with the paratroopers of the 101st Airborne during the D-Day invasion. Among the American tanks, the M5 had the least armor and the smallest gun. It was used primarily for reconnaissance, scouting missions, and light infantry support.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, they actually had a canister round in here that basically turned this gun into a shotgun. It's just brutal.
The Stuart tank was armed with a 37mm main cannon, which was used against fixed positions and lightly armored vehicles. A 30 caliber machine gun mounted coaxially with the main gun, which could be aimed with the turret at enemy infantry. A 30 caliber bow machine gun, which could be used for suppression of enemy positions. And a turret mounted 30 caliber machine gun, which could be used by an infantryman riding on the back deck, just like Sergeant Baker can do in Brothers in Arms.
Yeah, you can do that in Brothers in Arms. But if you notice, there's not actually 30 cal up here. The reason why, and I know this is a fact for the Shermans, and I believe it would be the same for the Stuart. A lot of my knowledge about infantry, well, not infantry, but tanks on U.S. tanks in World War II is actually mostly based off of the Sherman. But the Shermans had 3 positions to have machine guns, the exact same ones, one on top, one in the turret as a coaxial, and one in the bow. However, this gun up here was actually not standardized. Like, you wouldn't have 3 machine guns as a crew. You would only have 2 machine guns. And what you would do is if you needed an anti-aircraft gun, that's the actual purpose of this. It's officially the anti-aircraft gun. You would actually remove one of these guns out, put it on top, and then now you could shoot up. However, a lot of tankers actually went around and stole 30 caliber machine guns because, fun fact, these are the exact same guns as the infantry use. So tankers constantly stole the 3rd gun in order to put another machine gun on there, but it was not actually standardized. They only had 2 as standard. All right.
This is the U.S. M5 Stuart.
And of course, Colonel Antle was the voice of that. But yeah, just a quick little discussion on Stuart. Yeah. All designers. These guys did such a good job. All of them. Is it repeating? Yeah, it's repeating. But yeah, they did such a great job on this game. But yeah, with that, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.